Hey, so we're going to do a pick a group reading today. So I pulled three moon cards with three pieces of calcite for you to choose from. So you can choose group one, group two, or group three. The timestamps will be below. They're all calcite, just in different shapes and different colors. And calcite, I just was really drawn to the calcite today because it's a really cleansing crystal. So my idea was that it kind of will cleanse over us to kind of get rid of whatever kind of ideas or thoughts we have about something. And what calcite also does is kind of changes our perception, or it allows us to access this part of our kind of subconscious that can help us to see things from a different perspective. So that was my idea with the calcite. So I want to just kind of get us to tune into what the universe is really wanting us to hear right now and giving us different kind of perceptions of what's going on with something in our life. So you can choose group one, group two, group three. If you want, you can take a deep breath. I'll pause the video and you can choose now. Hey, group one. So you chose the honey calcite or the yellow calcite, and your moon card is have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So I'll just pull your other cards there, but to me, it's kind of like you're at the start of a journey. It may not be going as well as you thought it would be, or as well as you have planned. So you're being asked to kind of keep the faith and to believe so that you can see. Like, believing is seeing, because you may not be getting the results or the rewards yet. So it could be hard to kind of keep the faith. It's about your self-belief with the honey calcite. Honey calcite kind of relates to your solar plexus chakra, and that's all about your self-esteem, or confidence, or self-belief, or willpower. So you may need to just keep going, one foot in front of the other. Hold the vision of what you want in your mind's eye and see yourself receiving it in the end. Now, I don't know what this is in relation to yet, but it seems really kind of like abundant and transformative what you're trying to do. This is transforming all the time. You're only at the very start of this. You have the whole scape of the moon to go. Like, there's a lot more to come, just to hold that vision. Okay. So it's perhaps a bit of a risk for you to believe that you can achieve what you want, or that you can make happen what you want to happen. It could be a bit of a change of pace for you. There may need to be some kind of inner work done, or meditation or visualization that may need to be done to unlock this key, or this blocked chakra, this solar plexus chakra that needs to be unlocked or unblocked, so that you have this kind of self-belief, because there's a little piece missing. There's kind of like a sense of not being deserving, or not worthy, or not imagining that this could happen. So this whole spread is actually basically just saying, like, raise your expectations, hold your vision, walk towards it, imagine yourself receiving it, do the visualizations every night, see the physical manifestation happening, expect that what you've put out will come back in, and expect everything to go in your favor. See yourself as lucky, see yourself as deserving and worthy, because you are. But this is your time to do this. If not now, when? If you're having doubts or a bit of a sticky kind of feeling about where you are on a certain path, really, really hold the vision, and do work that way, because you may not be moving yet physically, but you will once you get the metaphysical piece is kind of missing, the working on the chakras, the visualizing yourself walking through the portal, walking through the door. Yeah, it's really kind of trying to get you to believe in yourself, to believe in yourself. You are going to get it. This is a very positive card. This is also a very positive card in the upright. It's a 10, the wheel. There's a completion here. This is kind of the start of the journey, and here's the end. And in between here, you're doing the work on yourself. You're imagining yourself receiving. You're unlocking your chakra, your solar plexus chakra, some work on that, about self-belief, self-esteem, and you're expecting things to come in. The dominoes have started to here's your portal, actually. There's your portal. The dominoes have been set up, and you've put them in motion now, and so they're moving, and it's all going to happen. It's just not happening right now because you have a piece missing, which is about your honoring yourself and believing you deserve it, and believing you can manifest what it is that you want to manifest. Pull one of these angel cards. Oh, that was really, like, it's just really positive. Oh, reading, apprehension, Zen garden, inner sanctuary. So I'll put these up here so you can see better. So apprehension, you can see she's just lying there. It says moving out into the world, doubt, fear. And then I wasn't planning to pull two, but these two came out. Zen garden, inner sanctuary. And I am really, really drawn to all of this, like, inner sanctuary, Zen garden, all these leaves, all this abundance, all this, manifestation, it all seems to be like connected and natural. Your natural state is growth, creativity, abundance, transformation. It's like about going within and working on the inner mechanics of yourselves to be able to overcome this apprehension, because you're just here now, and there's an apprehension about moving out into the world. So it's about going within and doing the inner work surrounding receiving what you want, because that seems to be the only piece that's missing. We don't really need to see what, I think, don't really need to see what this is in relation to, because it can be in relation to whatever you want it to be in relation to. It's the thing that you're thinking of right now when the whole reading started, and it could be in relation to anything. But the takeaway from it is really that it's getting in touch with your inner self and doing that work, because there's nothing you can do outside right now. Cool. creativity. Amazing. And like here you have the moon again. It's like, trust you are being guided by your spiritual guides and angels. Let go of all thinking processes and allow your creativity to flow like an unstoppable river that knows where it is going, even if you don't. Exactly, like to disconnect from the mind energy that creates the apprehension and the doubt and the fear, and to connect with this like abundant creative, like this is like the solar plexus too. It's like, and the sacral chakra, the one below it, it's all about the creativity and the confidence, the inner self-belief. It's getting out of the mind energy and going, oh, what do I do next? Oh God, who am I to think that I can do that? Oh, what do I need to do now? Or why did they say that? Why did I do that? Why, oh my God, this kind of apprehensive kind of thing, and going, but what if it doesn't work out? What if I do the wrong thing? What if I say the wrong thing? It's about, okay, trust that you will receive what it is that you deserve. Do all that work, visualize your goal, visualize what you want, because it seems like everything is working in your favor. You just need to trust. You can only hear your guides or angels or whatever you believe in around you, your inner guidance even. You can only hear that if you get quiet and you get into your Zen garden, your inner sanctuary, and you listen. So, group one, that's a lovely, lovely reading. So let me know what you thought of that in the comments. Thank you for watching. Okay, hey, group two, you chose the green calcite. And the full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Interesting. So I just think green calcite is just so, my heart kind of bursts open a little bit with this, and I feel like maybe that's what's going on. It's kind of like really this want to be authentic or to show up as yourself or as ourselves, and that's coming out now, and that will be really, really healing. To say your truth or to be who you are, or to like honor yourself and go after what you want in some way. I feel like that will be really, really healing for you, and can only but draw in nurturance and abundance to you. I just kind of feel this really like linked to the heart chakra, but also to the throat, and being able to kind of express the self and be discerning about who to be the self with. It doesn't mean you have to go off and tell everyone your biggest, deepest, darkest secrets. There's certain people that you can do that to, like to feel safe. But I feel like this has been coming for a while. There's something you want to put out into the world, or there's something you want to say, or there's something you want to admit to, or there's something you want to go after that you felt you may be judged for if you had shown it previous. But it's coming to fruition now, or it's coming to a head now, where you're feeling the real need to do this. It's kind of bursting out of you. It may be, you may need to take control of this, because it may become out of your control, if that makes sense. Kind of, I don't know what this is, but like if someone else figures this out or hears about it or something like that, you're no longer in control of it. So it's about you expressing it how you want, and kind of controlling the narrative, I guess, around that. But in so doing, that would be extremely like nourishing for you and healing for you and helpful for you. It's almost kind of like bearing yourself, and there's a real strength and sense of groundedness in that. Anyway, that kind of we'll see what else kind of comes up here, but that's just from that. I know, like, this is a timeless reading, but every year the full moon in Aquarius shows up in August generally. Woo! It flew out. So in August we can just think about us being, it's Leo season, you know, so it is about like showing the self and showing up for the self, and taking the lead and being authentic about who we are. That's all like in Leo season. Show your quirky self. Lead by example. Yeah, and it's funny that over here we have this fire card, and it's the Ace of Inspiration, and I feel this you know, this build up to this kind of showing of the self in whatever way that is. It could be just, as I kind of said, just kind of like owning up to something you've done or said, or owning up to some part of yourself that you hadn't revealed to people before, or just admitting that you want to do X instead of Y, or that you don't want to do Z but you do want to do ABC, that you want to leave, that you want to stay, that like there's something that you haven't really been telling others that they might be quite, I mean, I don't feel like they're going to be shocked or anything. It's just I think they weren't expecting it. It doesn't mean they're not going to accept it, because I think just in looking at these cards here, there's a great sense of acceptance. You've got like the 10 of materials and the 4 of inspiration, and which is the 4 of wands, and it just says to me that you have family, you have community, you have your tribe around you. If it feels like you are going to be alone or standing up alone, you are going to find those who resonate with you. I think you'll figure out who's in it for the long haul, who are your true companions on this journey of yours while you're on this earth. But there's an ending of this world, this cosmos. There's this ending of this way of being, or this ending of this pretending to be someone you're not, by doing a certain job, by being in a certain relationship, by living in a certain town. Because I'm saying it as those big things because it feels quite big. This is a big ending. This is a big kind of like, I do feel for some it is kind of like this travel, conquer the world. What do I want to do in this life, this one life that I have, if you believe we have one life, or this one life that I'm conscious for? Like, what is it I want to do? Where do I want to see? Where do I want to go? What do I want? Who do I want to be involved with? Like, it's kind of like, do I want to be the person with the mask on, or do I want to live authentically and be myself? And that might feel scary, but it feels like it's a real full stop. It's a real kind of period point when you do show up for yourself. And you seem to have this gathering around you, and you have support, and you have this guidance, and you have these people who believe in you and who want to give you strength. And you've created that. You've also, like, I also kind of see this as you blossoming and you showing people by example, like here, how to lead and how to be the self and how to just show up for yourself. I just kind of see, like, here you are standing up for yourself, putting an end with the full moon, putting an end to this mask or to this false self, and creating something of substance with those who want to be on your journey with you, for those who admire you for stepping into your power, for those who support you and have always supported you, and also for those who are like-minded, because those who are like-minded will follow you or will find you. And you can create some incredible sacred spaces with those people that will help you to go off on this new tangent of your life, you know, that's really, really inspiring and that you're really, really passionate about. And I think this is all about you kind of like stepping into that power, and seeing where it takes you, because I think you don't know yet where this is going to take you. The message, positive news, positive outcome. So yes, the message, and we're in a forest again. There's a bird flying up high, receiving this sun. Yeah, it's just, I think it's about expecting the best. Like, it's expecting things to work out, it's expecting acceptance, it's expecting people will understand. Grounding. Yeah, I think I said that already with the kind of the green calcite, and also with the, you know, living authentically is kind of, there is a sense of grounding to it. And I think this will kind of, you've got the 10 of materials here. There's a sense of kind of really cementing who you are, really cementing your position in something in doing this. I think the message, it could be just the message that you got to kind of, oh God, I really, I feel like I can't keep this to myself anymore. I feel like I can't be like this anymore. I feel like I have to step into this new version of myself, and I'm going to have to show that. And by doing that, that is like, that's the positive outcome. And the positive news is that I'm doing this and I'm okay with it and I accept myself, because it's closing out something that needed to be closed out, so that something new and wonderful can come in. I think that's a really, really beautiful reading group too. I don't know what it's about, so if I'd love to know in the comments what is this truth or this authentic way of being that's being spoken about in this. So I hope you got something from that, and thank you for watching. Hey, group 3. So you chose the orange calcite, I believe that is. So orange calcite, yeah. So I think this is kind of connected to your creativity center, your sacral chakra, something wanting to be created or born, or something that you've built, want to build, excuse me. Full moon, surrender to the divine. Okay, so full moons are, it's not in a particular sign, this one. Full moons are about something coming to completion, or something coming to a head, something that needs to be let go of, or receiving the answers we need, getting what we want, or getting something from a path we've been on. We're at the end of something here, or something is amping up to be ended, and we're going to be given something in return. Could be answers to a question we've asked. It could be something we've been working our way towards, something and we're receiving from that. Could be also something that we need to kind of let go of. It, whatever it is, it's out of our control now. We're at the end. We've done all we can. We've said all we needed to, or even if we haven't, there is nothing more for us to do because we've run out of time with it. It is now time to receive what it is we've been putting the work into, or it's now time to let go of what we've built, or let go of what we've tried to build. Okay, so we'll just kind of check in with the rest of the cards and see what's going along with that. But I do see it as something we've created, and built. Okay, it's a very definitive kind of ending. Yeah, and that there's kind of nothing more that can be done for now. Um, you've got it like another massive full moon here. This is the only moon card in the tarot deck, and you've gotten it right next to a full moon. And it's not like this, for those Moonology cards, a lot of them are like the full moon in Sagittarius, the full moon in whatever sign. This isn't. Yeah. There, this is very, very kind of, she's surrendering to the divine, which you're being told to do here. It's kind of like, this is all out of my control now. The dominoes have been set up. I've started to knock them. There's a breeze here. Look, my dress is floating upwards. There's a momentum that I can't stop or I can't add to. I really just have to like wait and see where this goes. And I even feel like her is kind of going on to her, it's kind of coming up this way. It's all linking to, wow, it is all linking together here even. Like it looks like it's all kind of like linking together. And we're going to follow it up to here. And then it's even like the colors change, and this like ripple on the sleeve goes into this ripple here. And it's just all like connecting. And this is just this kind of like, okay, I'm waiting. What's coming in? I'm not doing anything. I'm just expecting. I'm just waiting. I'm just seeing. I'm just looking. Something has been set in motion here that you can't do anything about anymore. You have to wait and see. It's about trusting. It seems really positive though. The cards are all in their upright. You've got the 9 of materials here, which, and especially in this deck, it speaks to me of kind of like this liberation of kind of like just kind of trusting what is, trusting that everything's going to work out, trusting in the abundance of life and like reciprocity that I can receive, that I am receiving, and that I can generate. It's kind of like she's putting out all this energy and then she's getting all these beautiful roses back in, and she just expects it and it just happens and it's so joyful. This is a happy journey. This is a happy ending. The moon can sometimes bring up a little bit of fear, and kind of fears under the surface of maybe kind of, oh God, am I going to be kind of, is something going to happen that's going to be, out of left field or out of the blue, or am I, can I trust that things are going to work out? And that like the wool isn't going to be pulled over my eyes about something, or I think if you're having some trouble with trusting that something's going to work out, there's a sense that you need to let go of this baby now. This baby isn't your baby anymore. This creation, this idea, this kind of like, I don't know if you've applied for a job or if you've done an interview, if you've put an offer in something, if you've asked someone out, if you've, I don't know, put yourself out there in some way and are waiting for someone to reply or the offer to come back or to see what happens. It just feels very in process, and all you can do is wait and see. This is just waiting and seeing. You have nothing more to do. Enjoy this time, this journey. You've done everything you can. You've made the decision, now it's done. It will lead to other decisions, but this part is finishing off, and then we'll go along this journey, and then we'll have another decision to make along the line. I'd love to know what this is in like relation to. You've got 2 9s. You've got 2 9s. 2 9s are kind of like again, it's the ending. Again, it's being over. It's like, okay, that's it. Okay, group 2 got this as well. So there might be something in group 2 for you. The Zen garden, the inner sanctuary. And also for group 2, it was a lot about kind of going into this inner sanctuary and trusting the self, you know, and trusting that this is, you know, what's seeing the self as getting what we want or achieving what we want. But like, not only that, it's kind of more like just being, I feel with this a little bit more, it's just accepting what may, and accepting that I don't have control of this anymore. This is out in the world, or what I've created has gone out in the world. I've submitted the paper, I've handed in the project, I've, you know, put out the video, I've asked them to marry me, like whatever it is, like I kind of, it feels incomplete, but yet it's so complete in its incompletion. It might seem like toss. Okay, so many cards here. Have fun, relax. There is light. Yeah, there could be a little bit of stress around this because it's kind of like, why do you have this twice? You also have these twice. It's like they're all leading on to the next thing, one from the other. The fact that you're being called into your Zen garden could also indicate that you're a little bit stressed about it. The moon heightens your emotions as well, so you need to have fun, relax, and there is light. There is light. There's no point in stressing about things when you can't do anything about it now. So just let it go, let it happen, enjoy the ride, enjoy the fun, go to have fun today. It's so important to let your hair down once in a while and do silly things. Be like a carefree child, just living in the moment, singing, dancing, skipping, anything that makes your heart sing, literally, because she's drawing in all that abundance to her and she's just having a great time. Relax. You need to take time out to relax, to chill out, and to take it easy on yourself. Now is the time to let go of worries and recharge your batteries, to get physical and mental rest. Let go of anything that does not make you joyful and peaceful, and relish your mind going into that quiet space. There is light. After the night comes the brand new day. After the winter comes the spring, and difficulties too shall pass. You have all the love and support of your angels in these trying times. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is like this ending. So like whatever it is that's going on, whatever has you apprehensive, whatever you have submitted and are waiting for a response to, go with it. Go with that journey. This is all out of your control now. The ending has come. Have fun, relax. There is light. Okay, I hope you got something from that reading, group 3. Big ending there, but and there's more to come. There's definitely more to come. So yeah, I hope that resonated. Thank you for watching.